Yes, one Rastafari I love, joy and happiness. Give thanks for the break of day. Yeah, when we were in the hills, we would hear the birds singing sweet melodies. Now we're in the city, we hear a lot of workman and buildings, vehicle driving, all kind of sound, but everything have its own vibration. So in the meantime and between time, Empress Imara just keeping a joy and happiness in our soul, on trod earth, and just live and give thanks and praise. Hear why I said to each and everyone out there living their life. We all have to give account for our actions. Yeah? We say humanitarian love. We say youths, stop pre for going to school and shoot up school. Don't be no bully and no dictator around here. We don't no bully and no dictator. Dictatorship. Them the thing that we put aside. Because each and every one have their own opinion. Each and every one want to achieve their own goals and dreams. Now, if you feel say your life is limited and you don't want to stay upon the earth anymore, and you decide say you're going to suicide yourself, that is all entirely up to you. But there are programs here that can help you that are going through depression and oppressions and dictatorship and bullyism. There's always a source to help out ones and ones out of the situation. Just like I and I been through it, Yeah. So I and I rise out of the bully and the dictatorship of a relationship. Yeah? So I and I is a mother of children. Parenting the children them from afar. Not due to I and I opinion, as I could say, or will. Because I will love for I and I youths them be around I 24 hours a day. Because I have joy raising my children and I have joy giving birth to them. Because I and I create them out of love. So, if a one feels say, you're going to violate the liberty and talk all kind of rubbish about the creation of the youth them and the love what we create and make them exist, that one folly is only on the eye reprobated mind. So be still, ye vampires, and know that you will always be chasing away, because thou art the chaff before the wind, and thou shalt melt like the wax before the sun, in your own deceitful and conceited and devious mind. So no go around seeking humble, militant, discipline-minded people, ones that are vulnerable. You vampire spirit and alligator and crocodile spirit people, no want them to destroy them soul. But I and I stand firm in a iration. So I and I stand firm and I hail Jah Rastafari. Hail Emperor Haile Selassie without apology. The only King of Kings and Lords of Lords, crowned conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. I and I hail Empress Menenai, Mother of Iration, Royal Queen of the Earth. And I give thanks to the sun, the moon, and the stars. I give thanks to the fire, the wind, the rain, the wood, the tree, the earth, the iron, every mineral, the living water that flow everlasting, that never stop run, that covered all the earth, that create all things. And I give thanks. Yeah? For who is man? That Jah Rastafari be mindful of them, because they are corrupted in their own mind and in their own endeavor. And they're full of ego. Full of ego and feel like says they alone. And what they say is what you should do. Well, I and I, born in this earth, yeah, and I mother can testify, I and I don't love no dictator. I don't want no one rule and govern I and I life. If it was so, then I would have born with I life. I born with I life, so I and I have to defend my life. I and I is the defender of the earth and the defender of the faith. You see it? I and I are Rastafari. And love each and every one and love every one of Irish and I and I youths them. And to who give I love and show I love, and to them I return just the same. And you who come with vengeance and destruction and hatred, I and I say back to the sender. Because I am born in this earth as a high priestess. And if you want to say I and I is a witch, call it what you want. I and I is spiritually divine guided. And I work with the angels them and the resources of the earth. And all the crystals and the mediumships and the psychics them in the earth. I and I tune in that are on the positive frequency. The frequency of healing. The frequency of justice. And roots and rights and culture. That I and I depend. Yeah. So anyway you see I face, does know say I and I represent the angels them of the earth. The one them working to a higher frequency and working towards good. So touch not the anointed of the Most High and do his prophet. Neither his prophetess no harm. Because everything where you send unto I and I that is harmful is returning 1,000 times volt. Words of manifestation I and I speak all time and utter. I do not fear what man can do, I and I. Because I and I only a journey here in earth for a time. So my children just stand firm in the iration and know say mama love the eye them. Saying? Yes. So Felix, Marcus the great prophet and Sabira Nyabingi. Yeah. Mama really jade, you know? Yes, I. Every time. Love. All the people out there in the iration of the universe. Love and happiness and prosperity. Protection and divine healing upon the journey. Seeing? So Empress Imara, this just the utter words of truth to the eye them. Seeing? So love. So here I say, before I tread again. Youths. Lego crime and violence. People, big people who are out there, who are responsible for yourself and your actions. Lego crime and violence. Everyone work for what you want in the earth. Youths, taking your education and come master and manifest and create your own goals and dreams. Listen to me. No one can stop you from achieving whatever you want to achieve in life. The only person stop you is yourself. So if you limit yourself and limit your mind, then that's so it there, you know. Yeah, man. If you limit yourself and limit your mind, no blame no one, just blame it by your own self. I mean, I want to hear say mommy never this and daddy never that. You see, once you grow past certain age and you develop and become mature in a life, it no matter what you did get from your father and your mother, add on to it. And if some mother and father want to teach youths no rights, and no principle and no justice, does no say youths can live up and no say right or right and wrong or wrong. And a man of wrong is of destruction and problem. And people who do wrongs end up in a prison, or they end up in a jailhouse, or they end up in a shootout with police or bad man. So either you go a boneyard early, or you go to jail and prison. So a man of right, uplift him community, uplift him friends them, share and care with him family and him friends them around him, and relative, and do things to uplift your community. So get your exam them right, pass up your subject and get your big degree and your certificate them. And come, the world awaits you. Come forth. The world is yours. You know, see it? The I create the future, you know. See? So make sure the I them create good things. Because we have to go live in it. Seeing? So create good things so we can live. And live and be happy. I want to talk to governments. Because I know people alone, People is the mass. But governments prepare a way for the youths them. And I'm talking to you down there in Jamaica and up in the Caribbean. Universally everywhere, America everywhere. Don't make youth them put in energy and do them tests and pass up their exam. While they are not make no preparation for them. What not more industry for youth them. And every youth want to turn waitress and waiter, And every youth want to turn housekeeper, and bellman, Youth them have great potential too. Youth them want to come be doctor and scientist. Biological chemistry. They want to study. When have no biological warfare, they want to help them nation. Me want architect them rise up. Me want more seamstresses in Jamaica. More designers, more sculptures. What happen? Where skillful people, them talent they were in Jamaica, man. Where skillful talent them were in the Caribbean there. Where skillful talents them in Africa, Europe, China, America. Yo, wanna make the industry spread wide. That's the youth them can manifest them goals and dreams. Too much educated youths around here with us big certificates sit on a yard. After mother investing at them and father investing at them and send them at school and spend so much money in a university and college, and the youth them can't get no work on. Open up the industry for the youths them. If you that joke me now, we don't know down there. If you that joke me now when I attack, and I represent Empress Selassie. Empress Selassie said, if you educate the youths them. You know see it? I'm tired down with this color business and black and white business. I go and pick it up after this. Come here, get a call. So I have to go finish our next elaboration on this thing here.